谢主持人，中国国际电视台 CGTN 提问。我的问题呢是给我们环资委的程立峰委员的。我们都知道环境方面的立法呢，一直以来是我们全国人大常委会立法工作的一个重中之重。那么有一部法律呢，大家都是非常关注，那就是长江保护法。我知道它已经纳入到了2019年的全国人大立法工作的计划当中。那么这两天呢，我跟一些委员代表跟他们讨论，他们也非常关注这部法律的立法进程，并且提出了一些意见。那么想请问您的就是，目前这部法律的立法工作如何？然后，因为它确实涉及到了很多比较复杂的问题，那么您觉得最大的挑战有哪几个方面？谢谢。
With CGTN, my question goes to Mr. Cheng Lifeng. We all know that environmental legislation remains one of the priorities of the legislative work of the National People's Congress, and a law on Yangtze River protection has been included into the Standing Committee's legislative plan in 2019. Could you share with us the latest progress of the protection law, and are there any obstacles? Thank you.
谢谢您的提问。
Thank you for your question. In the Legislative Plan 2019 of the NPC Standing Committee, our committee is responsible for 15 laws. We are applying diligently the plans of the Central Committee of the CPC, and we are also applying the directions and instructions of Mr. Li Zhanshu. We are doing active studies and early intervention. We are leading the work for the context studies of the feasibilities and the other work. You have mentioned the law on the protection of the Yangtze River. That is a law proposed and also initiated by our committee. General Secretary Xi Jinping has closely followed the work relevant to the Yangtze River. He has proposed a priority on ecosystem and also the protection of the environment, and we should avoid the large scale of construction. He has made important instructions on the protection of Yangtze River, and we are following the instructions of Mr. Xi Jinping and his decisions. The law on the protection of Yangtze River is inside the Legislative Plan 2019, and it belongs to the Category 1. And it is also one of the tasks for the legislation of the NPC Standing Committee. Our Environmental Protection Committee is responsible for the drafting of this law. General Secretary Xi Jinping has paid a large attention to the lawmaking about the protection of Yangtze River. And it is said that the early studies and the drafting of the law for the protection of the Yangtze River should be completed in an early date. And we are following closely the directions of the state leaders. Over the past 1 year, we have accomplished the following work. First, we have started the investigations, organized the seminars, and collect the advices and suggestions of all people. We have been to Shanghai, Chongqing, Hubei, Guangdong, Qinghai, and other places to do the in-field visits. For the different sections of the Yangtze River, we have studied the situation of 19 regions and provinces along the Yangtze River. We have listened to the opinions of the people coming from the local governments and local People's Congress from these 19 regions and provinces. We have also invited the law enforcement personnel, experts, and scholars to listen to their opinions. In Beijing, we have also organized the rounds of seminars, and we have convened the members of the State Council so that we are familiar with their points of view on this subject. For the timetable and the application, we have made the down-to-earth actions. We have worked together with the other relevant departments to form a leading group for the lawmaking for the protection of the Yangtze River. We have set up a working plan. We are clear with the guidelines, cooperation mechanism, cooperation responsibilities, and also the timetable and the roadmap for the protection of the Yangtze River. We have organized the first meeting for the leading group, and we have studied the decisions of General Secretary Xi Jinping concerning the development of the Yangtze River economic belt. And we have adopted the work plan about the lawmaking for the protection of Yangtze River. And third, we have started the drafting of the law for all the units affiliated to this leading group. They have sent people and representatives to the drafting work. On the basis of the wide collection of opinions, we have accelerated the drafting of this law. We're trying our best to complete the work in time so that we can submit it to the NPC's deliberation. Thank you.